So here's a quick show review from me. I attended Colours last Saturday at Newbury Racecourse. The show is run by Newbury and Reading War Games Society. It's held at Newbury Racecourse and it's a great venue. The racecourse building is over 3 floors, lots and lots of space, and lots of the main traders from the UK are there. It's a great show.
Hi all, Graham here, and here I am today. I'm at Newbury Racecourse and I'm at Colours 2024, and I thought I'd give you a quick whiz round, show you what is on show. Lovely sunny day here today. I spent some bits and bobs, nothing major, but let's have a look, see what we've got inside. So here we are walking in. 3 floors. So first floor, predominantly traders, and straight away you get the noise. First one of interest really, I suppose, here on the ground floor is Warlord, and they've got themselves a little demo game going on. May I just look at just the front cover?
The front cover, yeah.
That's just the front cover. That's all I'm after. So here they've got their playing Bolt Action version 3, and I believe in 2 weeks' time it's coming out. Is that right?
Yeah. Next week, the open day. Week after is the official.
Open day at Warlord, and then it's out following after that. So everybody look out for that. And this is a new box set, is it?
Yeah, we've got the sprues over there if you want to have a look at the sprues for the new winter Fallschirmjäger and the new winter US troops.
Wow.
So,
I'll have a quick look. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. So new sprues are out, so this will suit the people who love World War II.
So that's gone.
And yeah, looks interesting, doesn't it?
Oh, here we go.
Forged in battle. Look at this. If you like Perry, loads of Perry box sets here. With all the metals around the outside. It's unusual to see a trader bring so many blisters. But Perry, or this stand here, has got quite a large footprint for the show, as you can see, all the way around. It's great to see him here. War paint figures are here, and I bought a load of these Tufts earlier. You never have enough Tufts, can you? Deep Cut Studios are here with their lovely mats. Unfortunately, didn't have a 4x3, which I was here to get for Wayne. They're an excellent product, and I've got 2 of them, as you can see. Seem to be selling smaller mats. Interesting. There we go. Athena. Now they had some lovely. So Athena miniatures. They've got some lovely figures, and in particular, very much interested in their Renaissance figures. Could I use them for my Italians? I'm not sure. Either way though, look at them. They do look great. And I was looking at these. Very nice. It's not a company I use, but I am tempted to look at those. It's a favourite of mine, Charlie Foxtrot miniatures, or Charlie Foxtrot models to be precise. They do some amazing mouldings. I got a couple of these earlier. Look at the buildings though. Great buildings for sharp practice or black powder. I do love them. They come up from Plymouth, so they travel up, but come to a lot of shows, and their customer service is excellent. a trader selling lots of books. You never have enough books, can you? Line rampant, look. 15 quid. It's cheap, isn't it? Cheap as chips. More to see, more figures. New line, I think this is. This is new line. Plenty of lead figures. Can't get enough lead, can you? And what I like about the venue, it's very light, very airy. I mean, some of, you know, plenty of light coming from the racecourse, straight in. Also, the ceiling is high, albeit there's a lot of ambient noise. It's not as loud as some I've known. Acton Panzer, reduced today. I've seen a couple playing. I've seen Dom playing it at the club. I'm not sure it's really taken off, in my opinion. War Games Atlantic, lots of stuff here, I think. No, Sarissa Precision, but they are selling War Games Atlantic. Which are very popular, classical fantasy. With more samurai stuff as well. Citizens of Rome. Now this is interesting. So we've got Great Escape Games here. Always doing a great trade. Of course, Dead Man's Hand. I love Dead Man's Hand. And the latest book is out, which is The Good. And it's got 11 factions. It's got a load of scenarios in it. 20 quid. But with that, you also get the cards as well with it as well. The Bad and the Ugly, which obviously you'd think, where are they? Apparently they're coming out in November, and they'll have more factions or gangs in there. But they probably, from what the guy said to me earlier, they won't be releasing it until after Warfare. Warfare is early November, and they expect it to be late November, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I should tempted. I mean, I only play it occasionally, Dead Man's Hand, but it does give an absolutely cracking game. So yeah, I probably will end up buying that at the end of the day. Yeah, it is. If you want a demo of the game, then there's always someone here to run you through the rules. But it looks great, doesn't it? Even as a little 3-foot square, that's all it needs really for the game. You can always buy brushes here, which is always useful for our hobby. And Eagle Miniatures. They always do a nice range of Napoleonic, 7 Years' Wars, but Napoleonic for me. I like the mouldings, and I have a few of my Spanish. They're quite slim next to the front rank figures, but they work well and they do look lovely. Austrian, bit of eye candy. They do look nice. I tried to paint mine up like that. It didn't quite work. Mine are okay. War Bases. This is a War Bases. Now this is a great company. If you ever need those, I recently got some sabots and movement trays, and their service was second to none. I can't recommend them highly enough for my sharp practice to be converted to black powder. And yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And not too expensive either. Here we have a little coffee shop in the corner. You kind of need a small mortgage to pay for it, but it is what it is. Got to have your coffee. Green Ghost 40. These are amazing. minis these are. I do like these. It does help though when someone can paint up as well as they can. And our good friends from Gripping Beast here, as always, doing a great trade, serving your saga and other needs as well. Yeah, so great to see them here. Hello, Andy. Okay, so up on the first floor, again, predominantly traders. All those are few food outlets. So if you want a beer or coffee or cakes, I do the hot food as well. I do that here, which is always good. These look great, don't they? Serving all your painting needs.
Yeah, and we're eating jammy dodgers as well.
You're eating jammy dodgers as well?
Jammy dodger.
I'd love a damage. I'm easily bought. Thank you very much.
Right. Does anyone else want a jammy dodger while I'm doing? No, we're all right.
He gave me some painting tips earlier, which was very handy.
Yeah, this is Rich. He has a great painting channel, well worth a look. He does these paint-alongs, which I watch while I'm painting.
I mean, what a great view this is, though. You're just looking out the window. Tablescape, more people selling some lovely terrain. And now I made some purchases here from these guys here. Bought some lovely boxes to keep my Napoleonics in these trays. Well worth it. I did a little figure cases. So I bought some figure cases here. These ones here to be precise. Perfect for keeping my 28mm nicely painted naps in. Excellent. As always, there's always a peak presence here, and this year is no exception. Rules for the common man. 15mm. Yeah, that does look good, doesn't it? Another set of rules people play. World War II, rapid fire. Don't often see it played at the two clubs I go to, Farnborough and Reading, but that does look good, doesn't it? Another trader that always is here at the show is Last Valley, maker of 28mm terrain. They're not that far away. I think they're from Poole, so not that far to travel, and their terrain is always excellent and good value. I've got some bits and bobs I've ordered. I think you have to order it from, don't quote me on this, but I think you have to order their stuff from their Facebook page. That's, I think, not sure. Another company I do like is Black Scorpion. They do some great cowboy miniatures for Dead Man's Hand. They're a little bit larger than the old 28s that come out as 29, 30mm, but they are superb mouldings. There's some ladies that are featured in my games. I've got all those mouldings, and they do look good. Probably one of the biggest toy shops or hobby and wargaming centre shops, if you like, is in Toyment, and they're down in Poole also. And they've got quite a lot of, they've taken quite a lot of space here today, and they're a great shop. We played games down there, and yeah, again, well worth a visit. And we have the third floor. More demonstration games up here. There's still one or two traders up here. At the far end, we've got the Ring and Buy. Always a big huddle He's our club chairman.
So what are you going to buy me for my birthday then, Glenn?
Oh, it's Alan's 80th birthday today. What do you buy an octogenarian, mate?
Oh, anything you fancy, mate. Because I won't be able to remember it tomorrow.
Exactly. Oh dear. Always laughing. He always rolls, whenever he's on my games, he always laughs as I roll a shit dice. I always seem to record him. Anyway, bring him by. As you can see, it is always very busy. You have to be patient to get to the front of the queue. But, yeah. There we go. And we have mostly demonstration games up here on the third floor. So, Fields of Glory, a rule with a very nice piece of terrain in the corner. 15 mil. Liverpool War Games. If you remember last year with this club, I recorded their Saka game. So they're playing on tabletop this time at 15 mil, and it looks really nice. I think it's 6 mil Napoleonic by the look of it. Bloody big battles. Seems to play well, doesn't it? Lots of figures. Again, more participation games. Wings of War, I think this is. This is actually very popular, particularly at Farnborough, World War I game. Some of the guys from the Reading Club playing a modern game, miniatures, like the cloth. Looks great, doesn't it? Oh, look at this. So this is late 16th century Japanese action in Korea. This is the home club Newbury and Reading War Games Society are running it, and they are playing fast action medieval rules by warlords. Never played them, to be fair, but that does look nice, doesn't it? .28 mil Napoleonic. Battle of, I can't even read it. Oh, sorry. This is the Battle of Salamanca. 28 mil. A lot of orange. But shows the dusty terrain, I suppose, which is great. French columns marching in. What rules are you playing? Black powder.
Loose. Everything's very loose.
I like, they're playing a loose set of black powder rules, which is kind of what I'm trying to get into at the moment. If you look, they've got units of 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. It looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Salamanca's a great battle though. A lot of figures. I don't see any dead figures though.
Sorry?
I don't see any dead figures yet. Have you rolled any dice?
We've only moved once.
You only moved once. Will you finish the game by the end?
Yeah.
You will. It is.
Last year we did Monica and we played 3 games.
Really?
Yeah, this year, because this is a lot bigger, I reckon a couple of hours will be done.
Yeah. Even at this size.
Yeah.
It does look good though. There's something I'm interested in. It's a 28 mil medieval skirmish rule. Equals, I can't even say it, from the 100 Years' Wars, and I'm going to have a go with this gentleman a little bit later. So how cool is that? Watch the channel and I'll do a separate video for that. I think this is Badgers and Barrows, I think. So I think this is Badgers and Barrows, and I believe If I remember rightly, this was at Salute, but they used an awful lot more than this. I think this is a reduced table size, but it still looks fantastic, doesn't it?
So I can get out.
Society of Ancients are here. More games. What have we got over here? World War II, 15mm. There's a Stuka there. Some sort of landing action going on. Game does look good. So here's another game, General d'Armée 2. Very popular set of rules at Reading in particular. 15mm. Borodino, 1812. And yet more games being played. So here's Cannae. Refought with Legion 2. Looks nice. I like this cloth actually. I don't know why. It's very tactile, isn't it? You want to stroke it. All you want to do is stroke it. And here's some of the boys from Reading War Games playing DBM version 2. A massive game of Punic Wars, Carthaginians against Romans. It does look great. Lots and lots. Wall-to-wall figures. And finally, one thing I do like is they've got a little board games area, board games cafe. So there are some games set out where you can help yourself too, which is great, isn't it? Yeah, clever. Keeps people involved, interested.
And here's the view from the third floor of the racecourse. I mean, it's a great vista for a venue. The guys at Reading and Newbury are very lucky to have this, I think.
Yeah, a really great show. I mean, what I didn't mention was it was £5 to get into that show, which in the scheme of prices for conventions is very cheap. And when you consider most of the major traders were there, makes it really good value. Also, one thing I did see also was I saw a few people with wheelchairs, and the accessibility for disabled people in wheelchairs was really good. And yeah, they've got lifts between floors, but there's always ramps everywhere, and I thought that was a really positive thing. I mentioned before about the lighting, and Salute is indoors. There's no natural lighting, and after a while, I hate to say it, but it does give me a bit of a headache. But at Colours, you've got huge, great big windows, and there's the natural light comes straight through there, and it makes a big difference, I think. And yeah, I like it. So yeah, a really good show. Location just off the M4, so it's free parking as well, unlike Salute where you have to go up on the train. So yeah, I think it's an excellent show, and when you consider most of the major traders that are attending are the main ones in the country, I would say it's got to be top of your list pretty well to go to. Anyway, well done fellas for running a great show, and I'll see you next year.